wanna get drunk tonight, and I'm a rider, cowgirl, cowgirl. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da, and I'm a rider, cowgirl, cowgirl. You guys enjoying Pink Friday too? Are you enjoying Pink Friday too, though? I have to do these videos when I'm on a caffeinated buzz. Ciao. Because we all know it's all downhill from here. Why, yes, it is. My messages be blowing up. Hold on. Wait a minute now. Hold on. I'm going to close this window because I feel like it's going to be tampering with our audio quality, and I feel like it's really important for you to like hear me. Oh, I'm in my underwear. Just wanna get drunk tonight, and I'm a riding cowgirl, cowgirl. Oh. Hey, you guys. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Fancy seeing you here. I have a few subjects that I want to broach with you, bitch. Why, yes, I do. But let me just like go with the flow for a little bit. We don't have to jump into the agenda so quickly. What do I have to say? What's up? What's going on? What's hip hop happening? I have to decide very soon if I'm moving back, and I think that I am. I think I'm moving back, y'all. I don't know why. This is not my good side. This is my good side. And I'm a riding cowgirl, cowgirl. Something's going on this side. Like, I went to the doctor and I was like, there's facial swelling on my right side. Like, I have this like facial swelling that's like not normal. You can see it, right? And then I got all this blood work done, and I just knew, I was like, it's gonna come back like negative for everything. He's gonna be like, you're fine. You're fine. And I'm like, no, but like, I have facial swelling, babe. Like, look. And then when I went to the doctor's office and I was like, look. Normal? Not normal. Normal? Not normal. He looked at me like I was a fucking psycho. And then the first question he asked me was, do you have HIV? It's like, whoa, hold on. I have a little bit of facial swelling on my right side, and you're asking me if I got HIV? I'm calling homophobia. And it's very presumptuous of you. I don't know, as I'm getting older, I'm just sort of like finding myself oddly attracted to women. I don't know. Am I going through like puberty part 17 at like 34? I keep wanting to say that I'm 35 because I feel like it just sounds better. But really though, I'm like finding myself oddly, not all women. You guys, am I in my bi era? Is he in his bisexual era though? Maybe. Trust me to like wait for all of the people of my generation to like, you know, like link up. Have babies together, and then I'm like, you guys, I'm in my bi era. I'm in my bisexual era. I don't know. It's not all women though. I'm like making myself sweat. This is like making me deeply uncomfortable. But like, I just like, to be honest, the gays are so embarrassing. Like, I almost don't want to be associated with them because they are so embarrassing. Like, did you see the gay Senate hearing sex tape? Did you see that? Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, pero what are you doing getting banged out in the confirmation hearing room? Like, what is wrong with you? Hello, Joe Biden? Yeah, we need to rethink these rights. Yeah. They've been doing the most. They've been taking it too far. Yeah, we need to take it back. Speaking of which, I was hanging out with a friend, my best friend George, who I've known since I was like 7. This is what I love about coming back to New Zealand, is that like I have friendships with people that really go decades, you know? They go decades. And he was like, isn't it funny how you spend so much time contemplating and reflecting and unpacking your sexuality only to end up single? And I was like, that's so true. Child, because I'd be looking around here, Auckland City, and I'm like, ew. I mean, no offense, guys. But ew. No, there's nothing here for me. If I have a husband, I got me a husband, mama. I got me a husband. He ain't gonna be here. He ain't gonna be here. I don't know why I find everyone here so repulsive. It's like such a catch-22, because when I'm in America, I don't have a high libido, not at all, because the food there is like nutritionally deficient. But then I come back here and I don't know, it's the hormones in the chicken or what it is, but like the food be very nutrient dense, almost too dense if you ask me, because everybody be looking chunky monkey. And then I'm like, I'm the type of person where like I really have to have an emotional attachment to somebody in order to share my body with them. Like, I'm not just gonna like add another number to the body count if I'm like fair weather about it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really gotta like you for me to open up here and down there. It's just like not gonna, otherwise it's not gonna happen, babes. I'm not gonna like subject myself to like I'm not gonna subject myself to enmeshing my microbiome and like inheriting all of your, you know, Epstein-Barr virus and all of your potential, like, I don't know, whatever the fuck you got going on over there in your saliva. Like, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. There's like so much that lives in like the oral cavity. You know what I'm saying? Like, ew. Like, I don't, you know, I'm like a stickler for good teeth. Like, you have to have good teeth. You have to have good teeth. You have to have good teeth, mama. Like, if I'm sticking my dick in your mouth, it's gotta be a nice mouth. And I'm not saying that, like, not all the teeth have to be straight either. You have to have a nice smile. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need perfectly whatever. I just need a nice smile. And like, I got into a fight with my mom because I flew back. Oh, as for the HIV shit, negative, obviously. I'm HIV negative. I don't even know. Do you have HIV? No. You've been tested? Yes. When we last tested? Monday? Like, actually though? Like, not even a week ago? Okay, well, we'll get you tested for HIV again. Bitch, do I look like I'd be sucking and fucking every dick that comes in my path? Ew! Anyway, I'm a stickler for good teeth. I'm like so unfocused. I'm a stickler for good teeth, bitch. I need a good pair of teeth. I don't need them to be perfectly straight either. There is just like certain rules. There were like, yes, there are like certain rules of what I like with my, like the teeth, okay? They don't all have to be uniform, right? I'm not saying like they gotta be like that perfect veneer looking type of teeth. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, like, your canines should not be longer than your two front teeth. Do you know your canines are like the vampire teeth? Like, they should not be longer than your two front teeth. I can't see past it. Like, I can't see past it. I can't. Something about it that just like weirds me out. I'm about to make out with Count Dracula? Like, what's going on? This is the reason why I don't ever get laid. It's because I'm so fucking picky about weird ass shit. This is the teeth. Like, the teeth. And, like, I got into a fight with my mom, that's right, because I went to the dentist to get my cleaning and shit done. And she's like, you're in between jobs right now. Like, you cannot afford to be getting your teeth done. And I was like, B, I could have $2.50 in my bank account, and I'm still gonna go get my teeth cleaned every 6 months, if I can. Every year is acceptable. We can do annually, but ideally once every 3 months. Once every 3 months actually is like A+++. Once every 6 months is like actually what the dentist recommends. Once every year, I'll allow it. But the way that y'all sometimes be having them now, that ain't seen no dentist for years. No. No. And you want to put that where? You want to put that where now? No. No. I could have $2.50 in my bank account. I'ma still get my teeth cleaned. I don't know. I'm just like a real stickler for this type of stuff. Like, I need a good mouth. I need a nice mouth. I need a mouth that I'm attracted to. Again, the teeth ain't gotta be perfect, but they got like, they're just like a little criteria of like, you know, there's a little criteria. And like, yeah, again, like I don't need them all to be perfectly straight. You just have to look good when you smile, you know? You just have to look good when you smile. But yeah, the gay community be really embarrassing. They be embarrassing right now. I don't want to associate with you guys. I don't want to associate with you. And then when I look at like the shit that be up online, like why do they make, like, listen, we're at a point in history right now where we have to accept that people don't get famous by accident. They're like gate kept in. Do you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like when I look at the people that be like at the forefront of gay culture and the people that they be putting on the front of like the front lines of media, I'm just like, I don't relate to none of you bitches. I don't relate to none of y'all. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the people that like, it's like we finally got like our first gay NBA athlete, and we got our first gay, like, you know, baseball fucker, and like we got our first, you know, NFL gay player. And then you know what they did? They were like, you fags, you be getting too much power. We need y'all to go back to glitter and rhinestones and feather boas. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But there's like so many different ways to do gay, my dude. Like, you would be so stupid to think that the only way that you can be gay is if you're like wearing fucking glittery eyeshadow. And child, like, no. I'm glad that we've like feminized gay men. Like, I'm glad that we can finally feel comfortable in our femininity, but y'all be taking it too far. I don't relate to you, and it really bothers me that you get your top teeth fixed and you forget to do the bottom set, girl. Why are your bottom teeth stained? It's really aggravating, especially when you're the person, like, you gotta be, like, you notice how I'm self-aware? Like, if I was to get my teeth fixed, I'm just lucky to be blessed with some nice pearly whites. But like, if I was to get my teeth fixed, I know that I talk a lot with my bottom teeth are exposed a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm aware that my bottom teeth exposed a lot. So I would fix my bottom teeth. I would fix yo, queen, what are you doing with them top teeth mismatching the bottom set? What is going on? They don't pay you enough at Pose, girl. What's going on? But they don't all have to wear that fucked up glittery eyeshadow and like weird ass lipstick. I don't relate to that. I don't relate to that, babes. Like, that kind of like George Michael is like more my aesthetic. That kind of Boy George look. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're very plain Jane. So you gotta do the most to get attention. And then, I don't know, he got like radicalized by fucking, I don't know, you homos out there were like, you're they, them. You're they, them. You're non-binary. Whoa. Like, that's a whole different conversation that we need to have, but it's not one that I really want to broach right now. But I'm just like, why couldn't you continue down the hot path? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been so fierce if you'd lost all the weight and kept it off and looked... I don't relate to you, okay? I don't relate to you. And like I said, these people in media were like, no, these gays be getting too powerful because now we got these gays in athletics and sports. And like, let's be honest, athletes be the hottest men in entertainment. Yes, they are. They're the hottest. They're the hottest. Since like the dawn of time, babe, like the top of the pyramid has been and always will be athletes. For men, for when? Men. For women is different. It's different for women. You know, the height of femininity is something different, and we're gonna go. It's like we're gonna go down that. But like, I just don't relate to any of the gays that are in media. And like, I'm down with drag. I'm down with like having fun with gender identity. Like, I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I've been watching RuPaul's Drag. I don't watch anymore, and I should. Actually, I watched a few episodes on the flight from LA to Auckland, and I was like, why did I ever stop watching the show? The show was great. And then I watched a few more episodes. I'm like, oh, because it's like very, very formulaic, and it's like, it's starting, like, you can kind of pick out and choose who's going to win already. But like, that's neither here nor there. I just don't see any gays in pop culture right now that I really relate to. And then I'm kind of like, oh yeah, there's a person that I think is really admirable and has like really stand-up values and is like really good and funny and great. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, not really. They're like, these gays are getting too powerful. Let's put them back in dresses and put them in some ugly ass makeup and throw them on the red carpet. And let's like regress them. Let's like take it back. Let's take it back. We're getting too powerful. It's true. Like, what I love, like, I love people like Jeffree Star, because Jeffree Star basically has been consistent. Jeffree Star been consistent, and Jeffree Star is not trying to become a woman. Jeffree Star is like feminine and owns his femininity. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a feminine man. And that's like very attractive, because to me it comes across as very natural. Because A, Jeffree been like that since the beginning, and B, because Jeffree been like that. Jeffree, it's a very natural state of being, of like acceptance of thyself, and like it's not pretentious. Whereas when others do it, it's like they're trying to be that I'm hyper comfortable and I know who I am and I'm very blah, 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 blah. But it doesn't come across as ease. It comes across as incredibly pretentious and very earnest. And I hate it. I hate it. I hate the gays that are like hating on George Santos, because I'm like, bro, like, do you know how many politicians fucking lie? Do you know how many, it goes back to that whole, like, the gays be getting too much power thing. We got to kick them out of Congress. Like, we should be supporting a gay congressman, even if they're not really out. It's that, like, Peter Buttigieg ones that you really need to be aware of, because those are the ones that are, like, seemingly this way, but they actually another. George Santos was a liar, but he was like, yeah, everybody lies in politics. Hello? It's politics. I'm sorry, but we have no choice to stand. Like, that to me was so epic and iconic. And you get on X and you see all these gays be like, I'm so disappointed that Z-Way gave him a platform. I'm like, you're so fucking earnest and you're so concerned with appearing to be a good person without actually being a good person. Do you know what I mean? Like, these people that just kind of like, they really think so highly of themselves. No one gives a shit what you think, bitch. You're nobody, okay? You're a little tappity tap 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 keyboard warrior. You know, a little tappity tap tap tap. Thinking that, like, what you have to say has some type of cultural impact. It doesn't. No one checking for you, boo. Nobody checking for you. And you're mad jealous because that man in that short 1 year in Congress has more relevance and influence and power than you ever will have in your life, bitch. You will never be that relevant. Ever. Now, he took it a bit too far. He definitely took it a little bit too far. But stop acting like... I'm so fucking done with the gays right now. This is why I'm like, I'm turning straight. This is why I'm like, am I bi? Because please, save me. Save me from, like, all of this that's going on. It's so, like, you guys take yourselves so seriously. You take yourselves way too seriously. It's like, I was having a conversation with George, like the one that I said about how, like, oh, we contemplate our sexuality our whole lives and then we just end up being single. Like, yeah, like, like, even back then, like, when you were gay, like, it's like, you were, like, a little bit self-loathing, but you were kind of bitchy, and we were always the arbiters of good taste, and we were, like, fucking fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, we were, like, you was, like, something kind of, like, dangerous about being gay. Now it's so fucking whitewashed. It's like, everybody's gay. Everybody fucking gay. And everybody gay and boring. At that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you guys are, like, I'm like so earnest and like really thinking that you're like God's gift to curing, you know, peace in the Middle East, you know, and like you guys really take it upon yourself. You take yourself so seriously. It's like, yo, you take dick up the ass. Like, you get fucked up the ass and you think that you all that, you think you all that, you suck dick, and you now think that you like God's gift to the planet. Do you know what I mean? It's this earnestness that I'm like, is like so unbearable with y'all. Like, it's unbearable at this point. You're so earnest and so like, I don't know, I just can't relate to it. I can't relate to them. I don't get it. It's weird to me. I want, like, this, like, come on, come all, we're supposed to love each other, we're all the same, equality. It's like, we are not all the same. And I'm glad that we have gay marriage, but I don't know if I even want to get gay married. I don't even know if I want to get gay married. It wasn't something that I ever grew up thinking there was a possibility. I don't know. And like all the fucking gays that be out here getting married all have open marriages anyway. That's not a marriage. Sorry, this is not a marriage to me. You do you. You know, I have so much respect for people that get gay married and then are like, oh yeah, I did it for a tax break. Oh yeah, I did it to make more money. It's like, okay, great. That's like amazing. At least you're honest about it. But it's these gays that are just so earnest and like take the moral high ground. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they take the moral high ground and they just like, I'm so much. I'm the truth, the light, and the way. And it's like, again, you take dick up your ass, dude. But then they be like crawling on them online apps being like, taking raw loads. Cum dump. Like, you are not in a position, and then they're like, you call them out on it, and they're like, you're a slut shamer. It's like, whoa. Notice how you guys have like a little response to justify almost anything and everything that you do? Do you notice that? Because I've noticed it. I've noticed how you guys have this like uncanny way of just like calling a person racist when it doesn't suit your agenda, calling them sexist when it doesn't suit your agenda, calling them homophobic. Like, me going to the doctor and complaining about a swollen lymph node, and then him asking right off the bat the first question, do you have HIV? That is like, I'm not going to say that's 100% homophobic, but I'm definitely going to say that's a little bit weird, because like there are plenty of different reasons why your lymph nodes might be swollen. Do you know what I mean? That's real like low-key homophobia. But the way that you guys just like take anything and everything and twist it to suit your agenda, I'm done with it. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. But you guys make all these wrongs right. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I bet you that homo that got barebacked in the fucking Senate is gonna find, you know, like, people are gonna find ways to, like, you're a slut shamer. You're a slut shamer. Like, never mind the fact that he got fucked in a sacred place. Do you know what I mean? Never mind the fact that he did something pretty unforgivable. Y'all will find a way. Y'all will find a way to kind of, like, shift the blame. It's like, no, bitch, take responsibility. Take responsibility, bitch. I can't relate to y'all anymore. Y'all have done too much for me. Y'all have done too much for me. It's too much. I'm like done. I'm really done. Are we even going to get to the subjects I want to broach? We're 30 minutes in. Like, I think what it is that like we all have this spirit inside of us. Like, all of us are like yearning for this sense of connection, right? And rather than filling it with things that are meaningful and things that are really important and things that have some semblance of value, a lot of y'all be filling it up with meaningless shit. Do you understand? You're not filling it, like, we all at some point, if not now, at some point, you're going to wake up and you're going to ask yourself, is this all that there is? Is this it? And whatever you choose to kind of fill inside that void is really important. And y'all be filling it up with the wrong shit. And then you crap all over religion. Yeah, okay, there are some parts of religion that are shit, obviously. There are some people that manipulate gospel to suit their agenda, absolutely. But there is actually a world of good that comes from it. There's a reason why these institutions and these traditions and these things have been around for thousands of years, because there's actually an incredible amount of benefit to it. But you guys have rejected it, and you've filled your like spiritual hole up with like this just like overwhelming need to be validated, and this overwhelming sense of just like, I don't even know what you guys are filling your spiritual cups with, but it's like bareback sex and like poppers. I feel like that's what you guys have been filling your brains up with, or like disco or drugs. Like, there's no meaning. It's like meaningless to be gay now. I was gay when it actually meant something, when it was rebellious, when it was like underground, when it was dangerous. And the way that you guys have come in and just like whitewashed everything and just made it so unappealing. It's like, ugh, I don't want to be associated with you. And it's because you guys are godless creatures. You're out here just like disconnected from everything. You're disconnected from yourself, therefore you're disconnected from others. And like, instead of fostering a sense of connection within yourself, to yourself, you're filling that shit up with fucking drugs and alcohol and partying and Fire Island timeshares. And then like, You go down this path for years upon years upon years upon years, and then you realize I'm not happy. It's like, yeah, well, how can you be happy? That's not the recipe of happiness, bro. Happiness comes from within. It comes from within. It's in here. This is where happiness starts. It's not out there in the hands of all of this bullshit, you know? And you guys really, like, you take the moral high ground without having any morals at all. Do you understand how fucking, like, that makes absolutely no sense? Is my lighting okay? You make no fucking sense. Oh my god. This is shit. This is shit. This video is probably going to be fucking unusable. But yeah, I'm just like, I'm done with the gays. I'm done with y'all. Y'all be irritating the fuck out of me. And the powers that be that gatekeep people and gatekeep better people in, bitch. Can you gatekeep better people in? Because you be gatekeeping the fucking worst. And like, the ugliest too. Oh my god. Like, really? The people you guys be choosing for your campaigns and shit be the ugliest. Ew. No, like, I can't even get to these subjects because I'm just gonna get pissed off. Y'all be annoying me. You're annoying me. I'm headed up to here. Taking the moral high ground. Who the fuck are you to take any moral high ground ever? Get out of here. You take raw loads up your ass and you're gonna sit around and tell us that you're like... Do you know what I mean? No. Quit. Quit pretending like you guys are the moral compass. You are not the moral compass for nobody. Trust me. With the shit that you guys be getting up to in the weekend, please.